You bicycle at a constant speed of 12 miles per hour for 8 hours. Graph a line to represent this relationship. How many miles have you covered after 4 hours? How many hours will it take you to cover 75 miles? If you asked to represent unit rate or speed on a graph as a line, normally on the x-axis down here, you'll have the time. Here it's time in hours, and on the y-axis you'll have the distance, and here it's distance in miles. And the line you make, the slope, will represent your speed. So to put that line down, all you need to do is have 2 points and connect them, and you'll have the line, and you'll be able to look at the line and answer the questions. So it says you bicycle at a constant speed of 12 miles per hour. So that means after 1 hour, you will have traveled 12 miles. So we'll put that dot right here at about where 12 is. That's not going to be exact, but it'll be close enough to give us the idea. So after 1 hour, we traveled 12 miles. After 2 hours, it would be twice as much. So 12 plus 12 is 24. We'll put a dot at about where 24 would be. Now all we need to do is connect these dots with a line, and that will extend us out into time in hours and space and distance here. So let's do that. And now we can answer these questions roughly, because I just hand drew this. It won't be exact. How many miles have you covered after 4 hours? So we know how many hours we've been traveling, and we want to know how many miles we've gone. So we find 4 on the x-axis down here, go straight up. It's not very straight. Let's go a little straighter if I can. And we intersect the line here, and then we go straight over to the y-axis, and it will tell us how many miles we've traveled. So it's almost 50. It's a little bit less than 50. And if it's a multiple choice question, we'll just choose the answer that's closest to high 40s, almost 50. Next part, how many hours will it take you to cover 75 miles? So for this one, we know how many miles we've traveled, and we want to know how many hours that will take us. So we find 75 on the y-axis here, go straight over until we intersect with our speed or unit rate line, and then we go straight down to see how many hours that'll take us. So that'll take us about 6.5 hours to go 75 miles.